Well, hello there, and welcome to Fuck It Today. My name is Sonia. I am your host as well as your guest. It is April 10th, Friday, in Phuket time. It's about 8:15 or so in the morning, and there is a bird. I don't know what kind of bird. It's the first time I've ever heard it here in the month that I've lived here, but it sounds like a fire alarm or something. So if you hear some crazy noise in the background, that is not a fire alarm. That is a bird that is just like doing a mating call or something. That is, woo, that's a strong noise. So, anywho, I'm going to concentrate now. So there's two topics I'm going to talk about today. And first, before we do that, shout out to everybody all over the world, all my family and friends and people that are joining us. This is my badass grandma from up above giving us a little prayer, and let's all wish everybody a healthy, safe day today, and hope everybody's good. I'm going to take my glasses off now. I have a couple of topics I wanted to discuss today. One of them is the lockdown in Phuket that was just announced, and the other one are the wild jungle monkeys in my backyard. As it turns out, they're hungry. So we have two things very important to discuss. So the lockdown is, I think I've mentioned this on the Follow You, Follow Me page regarding the corona. It just wasn't really, it was kind of, we were in a sleepy island here. We just really haven't had but a few cases until recently. And, now it's kind of perpetual motion. We've got 10 to 13 cases the last several days, and so it's definitely picked up, and the governor of the Phuket, the government, is taking it very seriously, which is great. They're going to put us into lockdown, baby, and I don't mean the 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. curfew that we've had. I mean 24/7. You are not leaving your house. So unless you have like a permit to go to work, if you are in the medical field or something. So they're not messing around, and they are going to be sending out officers starting on the 13th, which is in 3 days. They are going to go door to door, check your temperature, and if you're showing signs, a high temperature or fever or whatever, or sweating and flu-like symptoms, you're going to the hospital. So serious stuff, and I'm really glad they're doing it. They're going to try to get a handle on this before it spreads all over the island. And so we all have to do our part. The only thing I'm very concerned about, so I have my glasses on for this. There is a concern of the order urged people to prepare for the lockdown, but warned against hoarding. The order did not define the punishment for hoarding, only that the punishment for hoarding will be at the officer's discretion. And I'm like, oh my God, I have like a ton of water here. So I'm thinking, I think I'll be all right. But what is the hoarding minimal or maximum allowable water here? So I think I'm okay. But I've learned to cook, which is always a good thing. My mom's always been worried about that, but I seem to have gotten by quite well without learning how to be a chef. But I'm making rice and chicken and all kinds of different things here, so better late than never, right? And so I've got plenty of supplies. They're not messing around. There's no going to Home Depot or Walmart. It's like my sister says in Sacramento, she drives by Walmart. She gets off work late at Kaiser Hospital, and she goes by, and there's a ton of cars in there. There are people shopping and going to Home Depot and getting their supplies. I mean, I don't know what a lockdown or safety is as far as people going into. I think markets going into a grocery store would be one of the places you get corona the most, but that's just me. But so the lockdown here is if you break it, if you are found to be outside of your household, it's a 1 year punishment in jail. And I'm like, oh no, this girl's not going to prison. I went to jail one time in Rosarita, Ensenada, and that was in college. and we were driving down we were driving the right way, and we were in a parking lot, for God's sake, and the officer pulled us over, and it's down in the Baja in Mexico. And of course, you know, he wanted to get paid off, and we're like, no, we're not paying you off. Oh no, they took me to jail. So everybody had to pony up probably a little bit more than we could have just gotten away with. $20 probably. We had to come up with 40 or something to get me out. But that's the only time I've been in jail, and I did not do well there. And I am not going to do well in a Thailand prison. So, yeah, I'm abiding. I'm going to be a good citizen and a good Samaritan here, as you should be, and follow the governorship of any land you're in. And yeah, so that's going on starting the 13th. Okay. They have already locked down 6 tambons, which the tambon is districts in Thailand, and there are 17 or 16 tambons in Phuket. I'm in Kata tambon, and so they've really locked down like places like Patong, because that's where most of the cases are coming from. Where the nightlife is, if you know what I mean, the massage parlors and the dancing girls. And, you know, I was there, and January 29th, I flew in to Phuket, and I stayed there for 4 days. You know, the American tourist who's just, wow, this is great, you know. And I'm like, wow, this is really dirty. So 4 days there, that was plenty. And then I'm like, get me to my Kata beach, man, where I can do my yogi school. And yeah, so the rest of the island is absolutely beautiful, and no disappointment here, that's for sure. I love it here. But yeah, that area that's where the cases are mostly coming from. But now they've got the whole island, and heck yeah, I'm doing my yoga right here in my kitchen, baby. And so, yeah, so the next thing on my list is the wild jungle monkeys. And maybe, unless my family's messing with me, which I don't, they might be adding a little drama to it, just to fuck with me, PHUK. But no, the wild monkeys are right in my backyard. So if you open up my door and you look up, it's beautiful in the morning. I see the big Buddha, it's a temple up there, you know, and I did a podcast on that, I've talked about it before, but it's just absolutely stunning, and it sits on top of this mountain. It's just like, whoa, you know. So it's awesome view for the back view of the house here. With that said, there is a jungle that starts from my back door all the way up to Buddha, and I know there are wild monkeys up there because I've seen them. And when I was up there, they're jumping around and all over, and the tourists feed them. So, well, there are no tourists now. It's all locked down up there too. So they're coming down where the food is, and they're coming near you or near me. Yeah, so my past life was, you know, you'd worry about Tahoe bears, not grizzly bears, they're brown bears. And they were harmless. They, you know, unless you mess with their cubs, don't mess with the cubs when you're around a bear, okay? Because then mama bear's coming out, and it's not going to be pretty for you. But in Tahoe, the bears they want your garbage. They're omnivorous. That's all. They're big cuddlers. Well, they're not cuddly, but you know, they're not there to harm you. They're there to get your garbage or get in your car if you leave your food. So I traded that for monkeys now, for wild monkeys in my backyard. Yeah, that would be so sad. I mean, she didn't get taken. The American tourist did not get taken out by the crunch. She was taken out by the wild monkey. She had banana bread in her hand. Yeah, no, that's not funny. So, yeah, I blackened my screen doors during the day, okay, because I keep my doors open. Everybody does, because you know you can let a little whatever little breeze there is, you can get it through your doors. But I'm locking those screen doors now because no monkey's showing up in my house. So yeah. But yeah, I'm on the 7th day here, sticking around the house, with the exception of going to the market one time to go get some more supplies. I was out of milk and a few other things, and practice social distancing and the mask and all that good stuff. But other than that, I've been here, and I've not lost my mind yet. My clothes are not on backwards yet. I don't have like my lipstick off to the side of my face. Not yet, anyway. No. So yeah, just doing my thing, and hopefully you are too. And staying healthy and doing your best to stay, in a good space in your mind and your body. So keeping your boat floating and keeping your oars moving, and we're gonna get to the other side of this. So, all right, have a good day, and we'll see you soon.